Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on what is a glorious, glorious Saturday afternoon? Yo, Pixter Koi, I see you. Yes, my man Pixter Koi has put out his first longish form video. Just needs to change the old landscape. But go over, give him a like, give him a subscribe, drop him a comment, tell him the Twisted One sent you. Why is my flamingo's not working? But no doubt it will tickle him pink. Well, to start things off, I wasn't supposed to be touching water and fish today, so John, it's all your freaking fault that yes, you know it, but he has gone home with a few nice fish, and we've emptied Longblock. Oh, we started emptying Longblock. I still think there's a couple more smaller fish in there. I've found one or two that have damaged themselves ever so slightly on their side because they've been getting in creases, so gonna get them photographed, get them videoed, get them advertised, get rid of them, and then I can start ripping this lot apart down here, give me something to do when I'm not doing stuff in there. So yeah, I've got them in the bowls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a fresh bowl of water, and there's a couple that they will go in the main pond, but they're not staying in the main pond. It will just be a hell of a lot easier to catch them from the main pond. Everything else will go into the tow side tank. There is, I think, 2 that have got to come out of the tow side tank and go into the main pond, but we will go from there. And yeah. Oh, it's been chaos. It really is. Because I started off this morning with the old multi-tool. I started ripping the grout out so I could get the main pond re-grouted so it looked sweet. And yeah, John turned up, and then he's like, well, you said you were shutting Longblock down, didn't you? I said, well, yeah. And he went, well, can I have a look? So yeah, that ensued the chaos that has ensued. There's a fish in the main pond now, more fish in the main pond, a couple of snail saggies, 2 shiros, of which I'm only keeping 1, but I'm not sure which one I'm keeping yet. But my list of 13 that was in the main pond that need moving on has just got extremely bigger. And like I say, all apart from, I think it's 2 in the tow side tank, they will need to go as well, because I've got to fund this somehow. Yeah, so yeah, they got to go. Plus, I need the room because Susan's got a goshki fry, and as you know, I cannot help where the bowler doom arrives. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's have a quick squeeze. And have a Ginrin Snow Saggy there as well. Kamonru, Aragoki, Ginrin, Deutz Orangi, all sorts. Metallic Ginrin, Aragoki Karashis. So we've got a few smaller ones in here that we will put in some fresh water for you to see. I think there's 1 in there that isn't going anywhere, but the rest will be available. One that's not going anywhere in that bowl is the little New Forest Koi Farm Black Zeus. When I can get him in my hand. You'll have to wait until I can get him with the net. So, yep. Let me get a bowl of fresh water sorted, and then we shall go through these, and I can get them moved over to either or get cleaned up, get tidied up, get put away, because we got the live this evening as well. And like I say, I still think there is a few more fish in here. So while I'm moving these about and photographing them, I think I might get the old pump in there and start moving some water down into the sump and get it sent away. Yeah. There's one of the snow-saggies, which it started off life as a snow-saggy, but the Matsuban one is there. It is just starting to appear, so that's gonna be a lovely asagi. But the Ginrin one in here that we've just added, now that is gonna be something special, along with a couple of the little ones that I chucked in. That, yeah, Aragoki golden corns. This one's being moved on. Kagania tuber. Kinkiko there, that's being moved on. That's female, that is. Now got another Kiyotsuria in the pond now. Akamatsuba's going. Kimo Matsukaubaki, normal Matsukaubaki, they're all going. This is one of the two Shiros that I moved over. There's the other Shiro down there. But yeah, anyway, let me get some fresh water in this bowl and get this over and done with. Forgot to get the camera. I have put a couple in the Tosai tank already. But, in my defence, I think I did do a short. But we've got a Ginrin, Aragoki, golden corn. And then we've got a full body Aragoki Orangi. Now that is something really special. Again, we're in Matsukaubaki, which is lightened right up since being in the blue bowl. And then you've got another golden corn-esque type fish. But yeah. Look at the Aragoki scales on this. Absolutely mental. Look at the symmetry. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. Not a bad net of fish really, is it? Oh, they've all got to go. Those will be going in there for the minute. God, look at that. Kinkiko. Absolutely beautiful fish. If we can get it into the light. Look at that skin luster. Yep, you can go in the Tosai tank for the minute. It has changed a bit since it's been in the blue bowl, but what we got here is a metallic charatsuri. But the skin and the scaling on this is absolutely unreal. Not a small fish. Not a small fish by a long shot, but absolutely beautiful. The scales, the skin is absolutely beautiful. It's got a few stripes on it. So we got a crazy aragoki, and we got a Ginrin Shisui. And it's got a lovely Ginrin zipper on it. So yeah, Ginrin Shisui. Last but not least, a pair of absolutely cracking kajaku. Which one would you pick? The long one-step pattern or the four-step one? Either way, pair of absolutely stunning kajaku. Gonna lay his hands off my tancho shower, thank you very much. He's only just starting to fucking settle down.
If I could get him, I would.
Well, considering I started off today with the intent of getting this grouting out and getting it re-grouted, that went out the window. Cheers, John. As we now know, there are a lot more residents in the main pond and there are a lot more residents in the tow site tank. We ended up finding 4 in the bottom lurking. Only one that I'm going to be keeping is the Benny Kamomru down there with the button nose. There's another one of them weird aragokis down there as well. That will go into the tow side tank, but yeah, it will go out into the main pond for the minute. So yeah, air source is turned off. This is now completely empty, ready for a clean to get sorted on what we're going to do with it. Am I going to integrate it in with the main pond filtration? No, I don't think I am. I've got a few ideas in mind. I've got to talk to Paul Clark as well, because he's got something that I think I could utilise very well. Excuse me, that I can utilise very well on the new pond filter. But that being said, I'm going to try and get the carnivorous plant bay into the tow side tank. I've got a couple of ball valves and it'll only take a tiny little bit of pipe work to tap into there, and we'll get a nice little trickle going through there. But I'm thinking of putting that in the corner on the tow side tank, on the back corner, so where I've got the shower on that side, opposite side at the back, we'll put that one. Should work absolutely sweet. Yeah, that'll work. With the way I've got it figured at the back, it will work, and it should work really well. and then get the last 4 trays done for the Frankenstein pond, and then we can start tearing down in here. In fact, Susan has literally just said to me, what are you going to do with the oven? Right at this moment in time, I don't know. What I do know is I'm definitely going to try and recycle as many bricks and blocks as I can, taking it down, because there is going to be a massive fuck off K1 chamber or 2 K1 chambers by the time I'm finished. But yeah, it will be big. Oh, I do like setting the challenge, don't I? Well, on that note, I'm going to leave it here because I've got to go and get myself sorted, ready for this evening's live. So as always, guys and girls, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and all that shamizzle. As always, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great, and if you see anything you like, you better get in touch with me very quick, because I've already started getting emails and messages. So, and I will pull out more from the Toso tank that will be available, and I will also do the same for the main pond. So yeah, first come, first serve, but they need to go. Catch you later, guys.
That's all, cupcakes.
Yes, makes it all worth it.